What's going on, crew? My name is Andrew. Welcome back to a brand new exciting video. Today we are going to be unboxing some new products that I just got. Yeah, that was a lie. I didn't just get them. We're going to be unboxing some products even though I didn't just get them. I do this every time I unbox a product. I explain how every time I get a box, I immediately open it. I have no self-control. Doesn't even matter though, because I got these boxes like a couple months ago from a super awesome company called Sea Frogs. Anyways, have you guys ever seen photos like this or this or this or this or this on Instagram before? Yeah, me too. And I was like, how do people do these photos? They look so cool. So I decided to do some research, and I found out that the way they pull off photos like this, and really any kind of underwater photography, videography that looks better than a GoPro, the way they do that is using underwater camera housing. Yeah, I know, no duh. So I did some research, did a little bit of looking into it, and a company called Sea Frogs was nice enough to hook me up with their underwater housing for the Sony A6500. Yes! So today we're gonna be unboxing this waterproof camera housing, and then they also sent me this wide-angle dome port, looks like that, to attach to the end of this. But for now, I think it's time to do an unboxing. Alright, everybody, so we jumped over and the audio quality might have just dipped down a little bit. I just switched over to my shotgun mic for this little section, but it's time to unbox these products. And you know what? We've got the standard things. We've got a couple of documents, the waterproof camera case user manual, and then we've got a couple maintenance bags. Right here, what we have is the manual focus gear. So if you want to use manual focus while it's actually inside the case, you could lock this in with the gears, sort of like a follow focus type setup. So that's really cool. And I think there's another one of these gears for a different size lens somewhere in here. And then we've got this little setup kit. What this is if you have a Sony A6000 camera, the body of it is just a little bit different, so you have to switch out a few different things. These are pretty cool. These are some anti-fog sheets. I should have used this while I was filming in the indoor pool. I didn't. Definitely gonna make sure I do that next time. And then here's what you guys want to see: the waterproof housing. As you guys can see, it is a lot like a GoPro case. That's how it feels. We've got a couple of grip handles, and these attach to this little base plate right here. You can attach the handles to the ends of the base plate, and you can get a sturdier handle on the underwater housing. And then we have the wide-angle dome port. It is a thing of beauty. All right, so there you go, guys. There's a little quick unboxing of these two different products. I hope that gives you a little bit more of a sense of what exactly these packages come with. And overall, I absolutely love this camera housing. I've used this about 3 or 4 times now, and it does exactly what it advertises. It's essentially a really beefed up GoPro case for your regular camera. The thing that I love about this is how user friendly it is. It really is super easy to operate and use on a day-to-day basis. So even though your camera is inside of the housing, you have access to everything that you would if the camera wasn't in the housing. You can change the aperture, shutter speed, ISO, everything like that. You can change the picture profile, turn it on and off, take pictures, change it from RAW to JPEG. I don't know why you do that, but you could. Everything works exactly the same. A few more specs about this thing: it can go 60 meters underwater using the regular lens port. If you're using the wide dome port, it can only go 40 meters underwater, but that's still super deep. It's up to 0 degrees Celsius freeze proof, so if you're worried about it getting cold or frozen or anything like that, you don't have to worry about that. And then it's also dust proof as well. Now, one feature I really like about this is that there's internal sensors to let you know if there's any kind of leak inside of the housing. There's a sensor right here, a little demonstration with the LaCroix. I don't think this should damage it. Here we go. And there you go. Now you guys can see the camera's freaking out. There's a bright red light going off, and there's this loud beeping. It's a loud enough beep that I think you'd definitely be able to hear it if you're underneath the water. I've never heard the beep because the housing works, so there's no water inside of it when I was under the water, but I assume it would work. And I'm gonna dry this off real quick so it stops beeping. It's always scary, no matter what kind of housing you have, to submerge your camera underneath the water, and it's hard to tell if there's actually water in it or not if you're looking in the lens and things like that. So it's nice to know that you just have this sensor here that does a beautiful job protecting your camera. This is a piece of technical gear. There's tons of different things that I'm not going into about how you can use it and everything like that. I'm gonna link Sea Frogs down below if you guys want to get more information about this housing. I still have a ton to learn about filming underneath the water and everything like that. All right, so after all of this, I think you guys are probably ready to see some test footage with it, but now I'm going to show you guys some clips that I got inside of an indoor pool while I was at a hotel a couple months back. There's this cool like light underneath the water. It looked pretty sick. I got some cool clips with my brother, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those clips so you guys can get a better feel of what this thing can actually do and the results you can get with a piece of gear like this. There we go. There we go. And there you go, everybody. That is sort of my initial thoughts, unboxing, and review of the Sea Frog's underwater housing for the Sony A6500. Like I've said, this is a technical piece of gear. I have a lot to learn, but so far, I'm absolutely loving it, and I can't wait to use it more, get some more photos, and film with it just a whole lot more. Be sure to follow Sea Frogs on Instagram. I'll have their handle right here on the screen. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at AndrewJMES. Be sure to get outside, film a video, make a difference, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.